Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to Ways Breakfast. Hashtag what are you saying? The table where we stir up the conversation that matter with warmth, weight, and just the right pinch of truth. As the saying goes, you don't build the future by closing the doors of today. But what happens when we use today's decisions to limit tomorrow's opportunities? This morning, we are delving into what is shaking Nigeria's education scene. A 7-year ban on the creation of new federal tertiary institutions, the universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. Is this a necessary intervention to restore quality or a short-sighted halt to progress? My name is Triumph Akimboye, and joining me to serve today's conversation are the intelligent goodness Idea, the vibrant Oluchi Omega, and the invariably sharp Chioma Kalu. Together, we will pull back the layers of this issue. Now, let's dive in. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Love what you called me. Invariably shocked. I love it.
Vibrant. I think I like vibrant as well. Good morning,
Good
guys.
morning.
Good morning.
I'm doing well. How did your day start?
The day started good, I guess. I woke up feeling happy. I woke up feeling, look at my jewelry. It's saying it.
I know that she's
particularly
happy about how she looks this morning.
I came with a lot of bling bling, and I told the makeup artist I want a bold red lip because
Yes, girl.
I'm about to take over, guys.
How about you, Chioma?
Oh, yeah, it was a good day. I woke up really tired. I don't know why. I was telling goodness that they almost carried me and passed this
Your bus
office
stop.
because I was sleepy.
Oh.
They must say, Madam, we don't reach. I said, hey, okay.
That's such a kind conductor. Others would have, if not, rained curses on you.
But yeah.
Goodness.
Well, I woke up with hands in my pants, very excited.
Which one be hands for pants again? Goodness and her phrases.
Okay, that's beautiful. You don't want to tell, your viewers what ants in your pant.
Hands in the pants means exactly.
Okay, so she woke up excited.
Very excited.
All right, so that's very beautiful. I'm also doing fine. I'm doing very well. So right now we are going to go on a very short break to reflect on significant event in history. When we come back, we'll take you through the papers of today.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light from my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we will bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria's energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we will analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Remember, you're the main ingredient in all our conversation, and we would love to hear your thought on today's topic and everything that we are going to be discussing about. Our phone lines are open. Please call us 0702 500 7749. And if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Official Upgrade TV, click the subscribe button now, like and share the link. Tune into channel 145 on your GoTV. And don't miss this, all right? So right now we are going to be looking at our newspaper for this morning. Let's take a look at what is making headlines today. We are going to be looking at the top newspapers, The Punch, The Guardian, The Tribune, and we're going to be starting with Chioma to take us on The Guardian.
Hi, okay. Let's look at the stories making headlines in the Nigerian Tribune. In no particular order, LP, SDP, APC, PDP battle INEC over Saturday's by-elections. commission parties in war of words in Edo parties. In Edo, parties signed peace accord in Oyo and Adamawa. I am not afraid of being redeployed from Edo, Rex says. Moving on, Obasanjo Library gives EFCC 7-day ultimatum, demands 3.5 billion compensation. The way they used to call money sometimes. Ogun gives property owners 2 more weeks to present documents. FEC places 7-year embargo on new tertiary institutions. And my story of interest, Ibom air passenger Comfort Emanson regains freedom, may get ambassadorial role.
Even before she started laughing, I was already laughing.
I'm sorry, why? Chema has this very sarcastic laughter. Why?
Why? Goodness will require it on a day like this.
Goodness, I love you very much. But why?
Why?
Exactly, because are we now endorsing bad behavior, right? Are we... I know sometimes you want to call this a restorative justice, but excuse me, my personal opinion is that girl has to go for anger management class, has to be in rehab. At least for a few weeks or months before she has to be certified okay. You know how they certify a pregnant woman fit to fly? Yeah. They have to certify you free to fly, I mean fit to fly. Because what is Nigeria even turning into? Why do you want to, and the people that want to give ambassadorial deal is AONO.
Honestly,
Airline operators of Nigeria.
The same people.
Now, the ambassadorial deal is for, you know, passenger, good conduct of passenger.
What is good conduct?
It's just the irony.
You know what I think? I think that even these private-owned individuals, they've learnt political stunts from our politicians.
I agree.
And from marketers as well. So, you know, people came out yesterday and, I mean, throughout this week, a lot of people have been on Emerson's side because of how her right to human dignity was abused. We understand that part.
Yes.
We do. And I'm surely not going to endorse whatever happened. But you see, they took it a step further in order to protect their name. That's why I think that all these ambassadorial deals are coming up. Because what exactly are you endorsing her for? Of what example is she? Who is an ambassador?
You've released her from prison. Let the matter die.
Why are you giving? Do you know the release from prison? We think is good because we actually came out to talk about the fact that it was excessive.
Yes.
But it's good. So my point is that are we trying to now communicate that this is the standard that we are supposed to be following? We are rewarding bad behavior because allegedly, you know, we are seeing that the promise, according the senior special assistant
on Delta State
promised that 500,000 naira
salary. And there are people of good behavior that are not causing tantrums in airplanes
and they are not getting
looking for a job.
Are you telling me that the next time I get on a flight, I should create chaos? That somehow,
that's my
there's
point
a reward waiting for me at the back
Not
end.
only even at the airports. Maybe whenever we come like this, let's just turn the whole place around.
It's just terrible because this goes to blur the lines between accountability and reward. So are we rewarding bad behavior now? I mean,
that's the question.
I rest my case.
Maybe we've also changed the definition of what this ambassadorial stuff really means. I think we've lost the definition of it. Somebody who's an ambassador represents you in a good light.
And this person did not represent at the point she was representing.
You know, they said, because they anticipated this thing going on. And they said, oh, it's free. It's not monetary, so it's part of community service. Please, lose me there. Miss me on all of those things you're saying. You're not even supposed to give or open your mouth to say ambassadorial. For what?
I was saying
good passenger conduct that she did not exhibit. Come on now.
I was saying that this is one of the reasons why I don't like public outrage. Because by the time you leave things to the people are also biased. That's why, you know, we hear something like emotional marketing. Because that is what was able to sell, on our end to some people. And now we are seeing this public outrage. So are we saying that, what about people that they've been wrongly justified about certain things? Are we saying that because they did not get the attraction of the public, that their situation did not come on social media? Are we saying that those people, there is no justice for them?
I would say at the end of the day.
Which brings me to say that at the end of the day, even the person that we are also looking for, the person that shot the video, what's the point of looking for the person?
If you're giving comfort, ambassadorial deal, because they tore her clothes. Please, that's airline hostess. Give her ambassadorial due for pain relief because that slap was a lot. And I'm sure she took pain relief. So,
and for the way she is too, she should get ambassadorial due with the airline we are talking about.
I'm very curious to know what
is not
Goodness has
saying
to say.
anything.
She's been too quiet.
She's not saying
She's been
anything.
too quiet for us.
Well, for me, you get, I understand where people are all coming from. But, you know, like I usually say, I always come from a different perspective.
Okay.
So what about we? I saw a message from one of the ministers that says that one of the passengers that boarded the plane came out to talk, and they said they were going to do further findings. Till today, they've not revealed to us what the further. What about if actually the girl was not at fault at the instance? And older, they are trying to, like, the management are trying to cover, because we've seen passengers that have come out to say, okay, they are ready to say what exactly happened. And let's say what exactly happened vindicated.
But the passenger actually spoke about what happened.
And from what
And
he
even
said,
with that,
from
too,
what he said,
you should have read the part that it was saying that the lady started cursing at a point and all of that. I mean, what happened? We already said it.
No,
that what happened was not good enough.
It was the air
Both
hostess
the
that
air
started
hostess,
cursing-
both the air
cursing her.
hostess and the lady, we already agreed on that. But
Yeah,
our
but
point,
we are
the
more
question
on
we
that,
are
but you
asking
see a
you
video, 'cause
is that what do you have to
what do you
say?
think about ambassadorial due?
Well,
we can
let me
move to
tell
the
you
next
something
paper.
about-
Tell me.
Let me tell you something about, you said ambassadorial deal is for people that actually do good, right? I think I've witnessed a situation where somebody did bad, right, and was repentant. And because of that, they put that person to serve as an example that, oh, just to serve as a long reminder, she conducted this way. Okay, let me give you an instance. There was a time they said one former governor of the United States, a person, a young youth, hacked into his account, his bank account, and was able, he could have made away with the money. But what did the US government did? They took the boy in and trained him to be part of them. It wasn't that a bad thing for him to be able to act. But what was the compensation he got? They said, oh, this boy has a skill, right? He's very good. Yes, despite he did a bad
can't make
thing
an
to act into
exemption
the
in rule,
president.
goodness.
And no, I'm just trying to say, their perspective might be different. What was the name tag for the ambassadorial deal? For good conduct.
Before we wrap up this stuff, I want to just quickly say this thing. You see that repentant tag that we play? Do you also know it's also a stunt? Even lawyers, when you are being interrogated and they have a time with you and they've seen that this is not in your favor, that's the next card they play. They will tell you you have to be remorseful at this point. So when you see many public apology, trust me, it's not as it's not as sincere as it is.
This is just a
So I don't like to just give it a pass.
In the aviation minister's statement when he said, "Oh, they have forgiven her and all," he played the card. She showed remorse.
Are you sure she was actually remorse?
That's the point. That's what I'm saying.
But you already know your country, like you
She
said.
should go to rehab.
I know we are not going to end this. We are not going to
anything
we will not be able
Anything
to, to talk about this conversation enough.
Well, I'm
so
happy
let's
for her,
just.
though.
We know.
I know what to do with this lady. So let's just go to the next paper. Olichi, could you
All
take
right,
us?
yeah, I'll take you through the Guardian newspaper. The first one that caught my attention is on the housing stuff. I saw these statistics that said over 60% of Lagos residents use or spend about 70% of their income on house rents, and that's
Sad.
it's related home. I could relate.
The remaining percent will be for transport.
Exactly. So I think they are trying to set some bills or make things be a bit beneficial for different. Exactly, tenancy law. I think this is something that we need to pay attention to because housing over time, these developers, real estate people have come out to say that it's not like they're trying to really extort. Sometimes to even get these properties and apartments running, it costs a lot of money, and then people are not even earning enough. Somebody earning 120,000 in a month, having to stay in an apartment that is 650 a year or even 850 a year. How do you think they're going to pay for it? It's quite an interesting one, and I saw that story. And the other one that caught my attention is on the one that says reps probe alleged diversion of 1.6 trillion naira COVID-19 recovery funds. And this is the only story I'm going to even talk about because, you know, any story that has to deal or has to open up some great amount of money that never got to the public always catches my interest. And it's good that we even know it. It's sad that we did not get it, but at least to relieve our anger, let us know that there was some allocation. So during the COVID-19, we had stories about relief funds and everything, and it was spanning up to 1.6 trillion naira across the 36 states. But you know, some investigations have been going on, and they discovered that this actually did not cause the relief that it needed to cause. And this is 6 years. I mean, I saw one quote on TikTok that said, by 2026, post-COVID era would have been 6 years. This is, let's say 6 years or 5 years.
I've been in this picture for a while.
And whoever diverted that money for anything is still enjoying the benefits of that money. Because 1.6 trillion across 36 states, across different people that are being dubious, they are still benefiting of it. And people who were supposed to get this money are still suffering for it. So
bring them to book.
I hope that all our investigation actually brings people to book. Let it not just be investigation that is over our head. Because I think that's what happens across board. They will tell us that, yes, this amount of money has been diverted. This amount of money, some corrupt political leaders are using it for wrong things. But we don't get to see the end of it. And yeah, that's the story I have for you on The Guardian.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, so taking it from there, looking at the Punch newspaper, I know I'm the attraction now. Above the masthead, we have Obasanjo Library accuses EFCC of targeting ex-presidents and demands 3.5 billion naira damages. Well, that's a huge amount of money. And beside that, we have Tinubu order FIRS Customs to review revenue deductions, and following we have 2025 budget. Ministries in dilemma as Accountant General suspends fund request. And below the masthead, we have the leading story that says PDP unveils zoning panel and dispels Jonathan. Obi talks. We have a rider beneath that. PDP eyes news aspirant. APC mocks opposition. Shall I laugh? And predict defeat for 2027 candidates, which is the attractive topic for this morning. I'm wondering why PDP, the APC mocks opposition party. It seems that they already have the mindset that they will be the winning party of the 2027 elections. But I won't go so much into that. If you want to read further, you can go to page 2 of the Punch newspaper.
All right, thank you so much, Goodness. We go on a short break right now. When we return, we get into our topic for the day. Stay tuned.
Nigeria, by extension Africa, battles a growing youthful population and with little or no meaningful engagement leaves a ticking time bomb on our hands. We are a blessed continent with great wealth, both in people and material. Our focus on ways remains driving conversations that affects us all. Topics in the news, social concerns, politics, leadership, governance, empowerment, resource management, conflict management, finance, SME sustainability, technological innovation, food security, health, education, brain drain, our well-being, citizenship, and much more. Our goal is to continuously drive these conversations, keep them burning at the table to effect a positive change both for our nation and continent. Ways, what are you saying, has a secret ingredient that completes the conversation every single episode, and that ingredient is you. Our past conversations shaped our yesterday. To shape our tomorrow, we must keep talking. So, I want to hear you. Be a part of our live conversations Mondays through Fridays. And let's all have our say.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria's energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, We will analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Welcome back, our dearest viewers. Now it is time for us to delve into the conversation. Is the 7-year ban on new tertiary institutions justified? The federal government has announced a 7-year ban on the creation of new public tertiary institutions in Nigeria. Education Minister Tertiary, represented by Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sununu, explained that the move is aimed at tackling deep-seated challenges in the sector, including poor infrastructure, inadequate staffing, inefficient duplication of courses, and dwindling enrollment in many existing schools. According to the ministry, 199 federal universities received fewer than 100 JAMB applications in the last admission cycle, and 34 institutions recorded 0 applicants. In some cases, there are even more staff than students, raising concerns about resource wastage. The minister says the moratorium will serve as a reset button, allowing the government to focus on upgrading facilities, recruiting qualified lecturers, and improving the quality of education rather than expanding quantity. However, the decision has sparked debate. Some says it's a long overdue step to fix the rot in the system before expanding it further, while some argue that the ban could restrict access for undeserved communities and that the problem is not the number of institutions, but poor management and underfunding. And now this is where I bring in my ladies so we can talk about this. Honestly, you know, the question, the big question that we would first start with is as regards the fact that do you think, you know, this is a strategic pause to save Nigeria's higher education? Chioma.
Oh, wow. I actually do think so. I think it's a necessary recalibration of the tertiary institutions in Nigeria because there's a lot of, for instance, polytechnics. Let's leave universities alone for a while. But there's some polytechnics I hear, and I'm like, this one is still in school. And you know, and there are also people you see and hear them say they are graduates. You're wondering, you graduates. So it goes to show the numerous number of tertiary institutions just goes to show the drop in quality of education that we put out there, right?